Glad to have you with us
at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, Tennessee, to the Middle Tennessee Raiders. As for the CS squad, Conference USA, the San Houston Bearcats, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Middle Tennessee Raiders. Free Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely.
Gator Jesse Palmer, guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team. Stop him at the 21. So Sam Houston's offense will be first on the attack. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation and make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop. Rides the back on the option, the give. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Such a big decision early in the game. When you're opening drive, 30 short, you run it, you don't pick it up, and now you're just inches away from getting it. I'm not going to be surprised, guys, if they decide to run it here again.
Motion from the back. Snap to the back. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will get the ball for the first time. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for room, it's Flanagan. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Finds his man, it's Flanagan. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. It's complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that.
He's going for the goal line, and he runs it in for the score.
defense goes as he goes. So really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TV.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Wilcox. Got his man. Nice move to keep running. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers.
There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Handoff to the single running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. We reach the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Wilcox. Got his man on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Looking downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He lets one fly deep. Makes a grab for a big play. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The offense will put in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Got room at the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Now on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Keeps looking downfield. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to pass, it's Wilcox. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's open. Turning on the jet. He'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a gap. It's Flanagan. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on 4th down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Going right to work up top. It's complete on the right side. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a 1st down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
They'll have it at the 49, just across. first and 10. Dropping back, it's Wilcox. Pressure coming. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They boot it away on fourth down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, and you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
On the move to his left. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Yo, pick it up.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The RPO, it's complete. Going the other way, and he's got room. Good pickup. A little bit short of the sticks.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the...
Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the... and runs through another guy. And he eluded the defense.
I was waiting for you to ask me.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
On the run from inside zone 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. He holds one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 20. Grab near the marker. It's Landry. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Bears. Offense ready to go back to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bearcats want to move quickly. The pull and throw off the RPO. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Hands it off.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wants to throw. It's Wilcox. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Still on his feet at the 45. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Bearcats have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
In this offense, they like their quarterback running these QB-designed runs like you saw right there, but the defense, they're going to light up every time they see him tote the rock. They know they've got an opportunity to lay a hit on him and create a takeaway like they did right there.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Caught close to the marker, it's Flanagan. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They're working that left side.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he gets you, big fella.
To the ground with the back. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
You want to know why this team is losing? Look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense has completely shut him down.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Moving out of the pocket. Finding open areas. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Power football with the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The inside handoff. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Flanagan. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And is slips just inside that right upright. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He smashes his way through again. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll keep it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Bearcats! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Middle Tennessee, 18.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
At midfield, he's got room. Lots of running room. He's at the 10.
substitution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the ground, it's Pettis.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Clock is stop, timeout used by the defense, 14 seconds left. Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
So here comes our first play of overtime. The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Up-tempo for the offense.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Able to move it ahead a couple yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. In the red area, it's Flanagan. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Man, you play this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by throwing passes, that's a great way to finish the deal.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it! Touchdown, Blue Raiders! They strike first here in overtime. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, MTSU! They jump on top here let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Back to throw, it's Wilcox. Going for 6. Touchdown, Sam Houston. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Great pass, it's complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Running back searching for a hole. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Gives it on the option. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people